In Young Justice Season 2, we see the emergence of the DC hero Static, and this video is going to go over his origin. Now, there are many different versions of this character, but this video is going to focus specifically on the Young Justice TV series version of the character. Static's real name is Virgil Hawkins, and he was kidnapped by the alien race known as the Reach. They believed he was a runaway kid who wouldn't be missed from the world. The Reach had come to Earth to experiment on humans and learn how they gain superhuman abilities. They discovered that many humans have a metagene, which allows them to develop superpowers. They realised that by putting some humans under distress, they can cause this metagene to activate and give them superpowers. So basically, they torture humans and see if their bodies respond to the trauma by giving them superpowers.
The goal is to learn if their abilities can be extracted or duplicated.
And because of this, the Reach tortured Virgil Hawkins using electricity.
They started out small, little static shocks, but they kept upping the juice till it felt like I was being eaten by lightning.
And by electrocuting him, the Reach were able to activate his metagene, which gave him the power to control electricity, meaning he can generate his own electricity and blast it at his enemies. He can manipulate electricity, including controlling machines to a certain extent.
I like my powers.
And he also has electromagnetic powers that enable him to control any metal that is magnetic. Though he mainly uses this power on a round circle of metal that he stands on, enabling him to essentially fly. Virgil was rescued from the Reach by the team, and they put him, along with the other rescued humans who developed superpowers, in Star Labs. They did this so that the scientists there could learn all they could about his condition and his powers, to see if he was a danger to himself or any others. This meant he underwent weeks and weeks of tests, whilst unable to leave the Star Labs compound. Needless to say, this was driving him nuts, so he decided to leave along with the other humans.
'Cause we're busting out tonight.
Blue Beetle tried to stop them, and then tried to manipulate them into returning to the alien species the Reach, but the group discovered that the Reach was controlling Blue Beetle through his scarab, and ran away from him.
I was still hot from battle and overplayed my hand. Really, I should have summoned you to pick them up the moment I made contact.
Whilst running away, they happened upon Lex Luthor. It appears to be an accident to them at first, but in truth he had been planning this for weeks, and had been manipulating events to make sure that they were there.
I've been watching over you for weeks, even arranged the power outage that facilitated your escape from Star.
Lex Luthor recruited the group using lies and half-truths, and they became Lex Luthor's, and by extension the Light's, own version of the Young Justice team. Basically meaning they were a teenage group with superpowers who were working for the bad guys, only they didn't know they were the bad guys. Over the next days and weeks, they all learned to master their powers. Then Lex Luthor offers them a chance to attack the Reach, which Virgil gladly takes.
There's no way the Reach expects us. With the element of surprise and our powers, we're the only ones who might actually stand a chance.
The mission is to rescue the Young Justice team from the Reach, which the group is able to do with the help of the hero Arsenal.
Who are you?
The guy who'll save your butts if you listen carefully.
Nightwing sees promise in the group and offers them all a place on the team. However, Virgil and the others are still annoyed at him and the team for dumping them at Star Labs in the first place, and so they decline his offer.
See, we don't need your help getting back to Earth, or your offer to join the team. We have our own way of doing things.
They then use a father box to boom tube back to their base, taking Arsenal with them. Then Arsenal discovers that they were working for Lex Luthor and informs them that he is a supervillain and is just using them. So the group, along with Arsenal, decide to cut ties with Lex Luthor and go out on their own. Later on in Season 2, the Reach activate a doomsday weapon that is going to destroy the whole planet. Every hero bands together to stop this, including Static. He teams up with Black Lightning, a man with pretty much the same powers as him, and Black Lightning even offers to take Virgil under his wing.
You ever need a mentor, Virgil? You just let me know.
And then, after the world is saved, on the Justice League Space Station headquarters, we see Virgil talking to Tim Drake and Wonder Girl. He tells them that he wants to join their team.
Call me Static. Catchy.
And that is Static's origin. I actually prefer this origin to the old Static Shock TV series version, and I like what Young Justice has done with the character so far. But what do you think of Static? And do you like what the show Young Justice has done with the character so far, and what do you want them to do with him in the future? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and I'd just like to say a quick thank you to those who made this video possible by donating to the Needlemouse Productions page on Patreon. Patreon is a crowdfunding site that's helping us to bring you more videos each week, and to raise funds for adapting comic book stories into short animated films. If you're interested in donating, or just want to find out more, a link is in this video's description. And as always, thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe, share, like, and comment.